What's up, hungry people? Today, we're making a quick trip to Republic City to try some of the noodliest noodles in the entire Earth Kingdom. When Korra and Bolin go on their pseudo date in the first season, they go to Narook's Seaweed Noodlery and enjoy both bowls of seaweed noodles.
There are good noodles.
It wasn't until my 4th or 5th viewing of the Legend of Korra series that I made the connection that when Bolin is heartbroken, Mako finds him drowning his woes in the bottom of a noodle bowl. And that's when it hit me. Narook's seaweed noodles aren't only extra noodly, they are actually based on a real-life Thai dish, Drunken Noodles. Bolin is quite literally drunk on noodles. However, I think Narook's seaweed variation on the dish is a literal play on the Drunken Noodle name. We'll start by buttering up our wok. Hello there, beautiful. When the butter is nice and frothy, we can toss in our shrimp and get those cooking until they are nice and pink. Give the shrimps a little hit of pepper for some added flavor, but skip the salt for now. We'll be adding in plenty of savory flavor later. When all the shrimpies are cooked and tender, we can remove them from the wok. It's okay if some of the shrimp are undercooked, just don't go sampling them right away and you should be fine. Next, we'll deglaze the wok with a splash of white wine, or mirin if you have it handy. When there's a good sizzle going, we can go ahead and start adding the heat. First up, red curry paste, followed by Thai garlic chili paste, hot mango chutney, and then some oyster sauce, fish sauce, cilantro paste, minced ginger, lime juice, a single ghost pepper to really drive up the hot factor, followed by some brown sugar to balance it all out. Stir everything together, and once it hits a simmer again, toss in chopped lemongrass, minced garlic, and a couple of bay leaves. And last but not least, soy sauce. Let the sauce simmer for a few minutes to thicken up and really get the flavors fully developed. When the sauce is nice and thick we can toss in our fresh ingredients like chopped zucchini, diced red bell pepper, chopped baby corn, minced shallot, some sliced mushrooms, pea pods, a whole handful of broccoli slaw, some fresh Thai basil, and bok choy. Once everything is good and saucy, we can add in our rice noodles, along with plenty of broth to make a nice soupy sauce. I used better than bouillon to make my broth, so that's what those chunky bits are. Feel free to use whatever broth you have on hand. Bring the soup to a low simmer. It should take about 5 to 6 minutes after the soup is simmering for the noodles to be completely cooked. While the noodles are still al dente, pop in a couple eggs to poach in the broth. It's okay if the egg yolks pop. We're going to stir in the eggs to create a creamy texture anyways. Return the shrimpies to the pot and let them simmer until just heated through again. It's finally time to enjoy the noodliest noodles in all of Republic City. While Narook may have cornered the market in seaweed noodles, I'd like to think that Bolin and Opal opened a noodlery after the war with Kuvira and served drunken noodles to regular people and benders alike. And perhaps a spirit or two. I served my drunken noodles with Bolin's favorite dumplings. These noodles are so spicy that you'll be water-bending water into your mouth just to cool off. What fictional feast should I cook up next? Leave your suggestions in the comments below. If you like this recipe, don't forget to flip that sub button and ring the dinner bell to be notified of my latest recipes and foodie adventures that I post almost every week. As always, you can find this recipe and many others with step-by-step instructions on thestarvingchefblog.com. I hope you all enjoyed, and Flamio Hotman!